on the web at mathworks.com.
I'm going to show you something interesting. I remembered to bring my camera today. I just took the Hyundai to work today to save on fuel.
An Irish journalist considers the Irish church's role in the global
Well, better turn the defroster on.
Also, what lessons can visitors learn from events in Japan? Have a continued...
It's snowing through the fog on my windshield.
Digest of news and culture here and now.
I'm just coming up the mountain in the beautiful northeast Adirondack high peak region, and the rain turned to snow. So I said, Ralph, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I said, maybe somebody on YouTube wanted to see that in real time. I'm going to smear the windshield with a Kleenex because it's frogged up.
This is listener-supported Vermont Public Radio.
I don't know what it is about these Jap scrap cars, but the windshields are always frogged up. And the rain, as I went up the hill, turned to snow. So I'm going to go down the hill, and the snow is going to turn to rain. You can see it happen. And so what if it's 2 o'clock and I haven't gotten to work yet? A friend of the family of Mrs. C.W. passed away, 80 years old, 60 years of marriage, so we went to the funeral and the service, etc. So I got delayed. It happened right about here. Story with Dick Gordon.
I'm Dick Gordon. Coming up, the story of a Louisiana shrimper who is still not sure what the season ahead will mean for him.
Yep, no more snow. I'm going to make a U-turn on this busy road. You've been here before. I've showed you that runoff in the spring. First gear. Check the mirrors. Make a U-turn in the middle of the road.
The last time he went out, he got a lot of shrimp, but he's still unsure.
Obama spokesman said this morning the president is still confident Republicans and Democrats can reach an agreement. The congressional budget proposal delivered today by Representative Paul Ryan makes the task maybe a little more dicey. The Republican proposal far...
You smell it. If it's heavily old. But once again, you got that dispersed though. George is talking about the dispersant that was used to break up the oil as head of the United Commercial Fishermen's Association. He's worried, but still, no one can say definitively the shrimp is safe. I'll talk with him after the news.
Not much snow left in them there mountains.
NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. Libyan forces loyal to Colonel Muammar Gaddafi are unleashing a barrage of rocket and mortar fire to push rebels back. They've been locked in a fierce battle over Port City Brega for days. From Brussels, Terry Schultz reports NATO has destroyed a third of the Libyan government's military capacity.
I thought you'd want to see this spring runoff. You wonder where that good, cold, iced beer comes from? Right here. A lot of rocks. It ain't Niagara Falls, but it sure is beautiful. Yep. 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 Fresh and clean. Irish Spring. Aye, and I like it too. Whoa! Duct tape. I had a perfect light. Somebody took it off on a Hyundai they were scrapping, and I forgot to go and get it, and they threw it in the garbage. Oh well. See, I told you that's where the ice water came from for Bud Light. Right there. Don't you hate that when people throw their beer cans on the side of the road and their case of beer on the side of the road? Hopefully it's empty, or usually it's empty. They drink it while they're driving, then they toss it into the environment. State land. You could tell it's state land because the trees have yellow blazes. State forest. Okay. Don't cut down those trees. Yeah, I was here last year. It was a nicer day. A little warmer outside. Today it's just above freezing, 40 degrees, which is probably 4 or 5 Celsius. I'll take you up the hill in a minute, and you'll see the rain turn to snow. I suppose if you had to live right beside this, it would get annoying after a while. I went to Niagara Falls a few years ago with Mrs. CW, and we got there at night, and I could hear the falls roaring off in the distance, but I couldn't see them, but I could sure hear them. Lottery tickets. 10-spot game, Chuck. Every ticket's a loser. All right, I'm going to hop in the Hyundai and go for a drive. Crank her up!
Franklin Jr. was indicted last month for 10 killings of people.
Gotta wear your seatbelts.
Aged from 14 to 36. He's currently in custody
First gear.
for a rash of murders that started in 1985.
All frogged up.
6 other newly lynched
Oh, yeah.
missing persons, 1 an unsolved homicide victim, and a
Uphill, shake, rattle, and roll.
News, I'm Henry Linford in Los Angeles. Storms that generated hail, lightning, and strong winds across the southern U.S. since yesterday are now blamed in at least 8 deaths.
A portion of a buddy's roof got ripped off.
Son were killed when a
6
tree
foot
fell on
by
their home in
6 foot
Georgia.
section
In Western
Indiana.
A suspected
I said put a
tornado
metal roof
caused no
on, but
injuries. Storms
make sure you don't have any
knocked out
protrusions.
hundreds of
Metal roofs
thousands
and
of homes
protrusions don't mix.
across several states, including as far north as Delaware and Maryland. At last check on Wall Street, the Dow was up 34 points at 12,434. I'm Lakshmi Singh, NPR News in Washington.
Support for NPR comes from the
turn to snow any second.
Foundation, committed to helping Americans lead healthier lives and get the care they need. On the web at rwjf.org.
It's 6 minutes after 2. The story coming right up here on VPR.
6 minutes after 2.
You want to relax.
7 minutes after 2. Gotta have an accurate clock.
Classical music.
Gotta know what time it is.
Try VPR.
Don't show up for appointments late.
For classical music with a taste of Vermont.
There's a
Our
house
local hosts,
in the bushes in there. One day I'll say hello to the neighbor and see what the view is. Must have a nice view. Right on the edge of the bank. Stone walls.
More frequencies at VPR.net.
All these carrots.
Long before this season started, the Louisiana fisherman George Barasich was tuning up his boat. It's a 52-foot shrimper that his father had built more than half a century back. George says he was so eager to be out in the water that he was a half hour away from the dock when he realized he'd left his pickup truck with his door open and the engine running. My dock guy called up, his Marty called up, he said, George, I said, what's that? And I had no idea I didn't understand. He said, they got some people here with a trailer taking your truck away. I said, I left that truck running right there. He said, you sure did. I said, well, we got to lock it up and park it for me. That was just so excited to be able to go. He said, your mind gets goofy. Well, I haven't told my wife that one, so I don't know if I'm going to hear this one. So
There's where it just turned around. Yep.
I'll make sure she's at a movie or something. On the
Rain turns to snow.
Shows just how anxious he is to get back on the water.
Cool, huh?
A year after the BP oil spill turned his industry and so many others upside down. I'm Dick Gordon. This is The Story.
Support for The Story comes from the Redwoods Group Foundation, collaborating with Darkness to Light to fight child sexual abuse in America. D2L.org.
This story is produced by North Carolina
House for
Public
sale.
Radio, WUS.
Nice big house.
Co-produced by American Public Radio.
Rustic setting.
Coming up later this hour, we'll hear about the academic who's been fixated on Barbie and career choices for the
A
doll.
friend of mine's looking to buy a house
Back to the Gulf.
in South Carolina,
Along
Columbia.
that coast have their
Nice
own
house.
calendar.
It's got a
Cold
garage
release
attached to the house, and right next door, a big garage, 24 by 24. Beautiful house, really nice shape.
April 20th.
Price is right, under 150,000. New furnace, new air conditioning, new roof, new this, new that. I said, buy it, pay down that mortgage, make sure you get title insurance to protect yourself, not just the bank, and pay down that mortgage. Get a 20-year mortgage and pay extra principal every month. Because when you make your $1,000 a month payment, $950 goes to interest and $50 goes to principal. So every month you owe $50 less. It doesn't make much of a dent on a 30-year mortgage or a 25-year. You do a 20-year mortgage, when you pay your $1,200 a month, $250 goes towards the principal that you owe, and $950 goes to interest. The interest payment never changes. Never changes, but the principal goes down considerably. Pay down that mortgage. Trust me. So when you're 50 years old, everything's all paid off and you can enjoy and play. You start buying fancy Lexuses or Infinities or Hummers with 20-inch wheels. The guy's selling you the wheels. He'll be paying down his mortgage. While you're still struggling with wondering why it's not going down. 30-year mortgages are for the birds. 20-year mortgage. Pay down that mortgage.
You get to go fishing. And there's certain areas that grow smaller, so we call
April 5th.
but they don't grow big, so you
Nothing new.
transplant them on your own.
I've seen plenty of snow on the tulips.
And these oysters
Buried in
are
snow, middle of April.
Are they all on the bottom? No, it's on the bottom.
Pansies are
There's such a volume. It's
just
kind
coming
of like
up.
what you see on TV. Louisiana produces about 70%
This
of
year.
what the country consumes.
Overdrive.
You couldn't hang that many on a net or a string. It's just, so if they're on the bottom, how do you check them to see what they're like? The same way we fishing. You judge them with your oyster judge. It scoops and scrapes along everything, and then you dump it on your table and you expect to see, your mortalities, what you see, what the shells look like. So tell me what you saw in November.
Here's the big bump where I lost my turn signal lens on my plow light.
Okay, but my big ones were, well, actually, funny.
Whee!
We do. That's kind of weird. I think we got some radio.
There's where my Skylark is in my Tornado.
But
sitting in there.
so many people dying.
Skylark will be going up for sale real soon. I had it for 30 years. 30 years is enough.
But unfortunately, I blew the
I needed
motor
money to
in, so I got to
restore my Corvair fish
Nobody
spread.
out there to told me in because
Yep,
nobody else was
it's
working.
snowing.